Good morning students. Last class we discussed some of the chemical properties of 17th group elements. Then today's discussion is anomalous properties of fluorine. Fluorine has different properties compared with other elements like chlorine, bromine, iodine. This fluorine has different properties and these are anomalous properties of fluorine. These are called as anomalous or different properties as compared with other elements of the 17th group. Then due to this anomalous behavior, some of the reasons for anomalous behavior. ಈ anomalous behavior ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ reasons ಅದ. The reasons for anomalous behavior are, first one is very small atomic size, second one is high ionization enthalpy, third one is high electronegativity and fourth one is non-availability or absence of d orbital in its valence cell. Valence cell ಒಳಗೆ d orbital ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇವು ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ these are the four reasons for anomalous behavior. These are not anomalous properties. These are the reasons for anomalous properties. Reasons for anomalous properties are, first one is very small atomic size, second one is high ionization enthalpy, third one is high electronegativity, then fourth one is absence of vacant d orbital in its valence shell. These are the four reasons for anomalous properties of fluorine. Then what are the anomalous properties or behavior? Next is anomalous properties of fluorine or different points as compared with other elements. ಬೇರೆ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಅದಾವ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅನಾಮಲಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಲೋರಿನ್ is highly reactive as compared with other elements due to its low bond dissociation enthalpy. Bond dissociation enthalpy ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ FF bond dissociation enthalpy is very low and it is highly reactive element as compared with chlorine, bromine and iodine. First one is fluorine is highly reactive as compared with other halogens due to its low bond dissociation enthalpy. This is the first anomalous or different point as compared with other halogens. This is highly reactive because of very low bond dissociation enthalpy. FF bond dissociation enthalpy ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅದ. ಯಾಕೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಐತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ರಿಪಲ್ಷನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಲೋನ್ ಪೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಫ್ಲೋರಿನ್. ಅವು ರಿಪಲ್ಷನ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಡಿಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಎಂಥಾಲ್ಪಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಾಂಡ್ ವೀಕ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಯಾವುದು FF ಬಾಂಡ್ ಈಸ್ ವೀಕ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದಿ presence of lone pairs and due to the repulsive interaction between lone pair of electrons, the FF bond becomes weak and fluorine is highly reactive. Then second one is fluorine is the second anomalous property of fluorine. Fluorine exhibit only -1 oxidation state because of very high electronegativity and absence of d orbital, whereas other halogens exhibit both positive as well as negative oxidation states like -1, +1, +3, +5 and +7 due to the presence of vacant d orbitals in their valence shell. Fluorine exhibits only -1 oxidation state due to high electronegativity and absence of d orbitals in its valence shell. While other halogens exhibits both positive and negative oxidation states of -1, +1, +3, +5 and +7 due to the presence of d orbitals in its valence shell. This is the second anomalous property. First one is it is highly reactive because of low bond dissociation enthalpy, and second anomalous property, fluorine always exhibit only -1 oxidation state because of high electronegativity and absence of vacant d orbital in its valence shell. But whereas other halogens exhibit both positive and negative oxidation states such as -1, +1, +3, +5 and +7 due to the presence of vacant d orbital. Then third anomalous property of fluorine is hydride of fluorine is hydrogen fluoride is a liquid state, whereas other hydrogen halides are gaseous phase due to the presence of hydrogen bonding in HF molecule. HF molecule dalli enpa andre intermolecular hydrogen bonding present irodukku enpa andre that is in liquid state, whereas other hydrogen halides are gaseous state due to the absence of hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen fluoride HF is liquid state at 293 Kelvin due to the presence of intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Whereas other hydrogen halides like HCl, HBr and HI are in gaseous state under normal condition. Because of the absence of hydrogen bonding, ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ HCl, HBr and HI ದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ absence of hydrogen bonding, these are in gaseous phase, and HF is in liquid state at 293 Kelvin because of the presence of hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding is due to very high electronegative fluorine is bonded with other hydrogen atom of hydrogen, other hydrogen fluoride molecules. Then fourth one is hydrofluoric acid is weak acid as compared with other hydrohalic acid. Hydrohalic acid compare ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ hydrofluoric acid is a weak acid because of high bond dissociation enthalpy and hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding and high bond dissociation enthalpy ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ HF is a weak acid as compared with other hydrohalic acids. Hydrofluoric acid HF is a weak acid due to high bond dissociation enthalpy and the presence of hydrogen bonding. While other hydrohalic acids are strong. These are the anomalous properties of fluorine. And one more point is HF having higher boiling point than the other hydrogen halides due to intermolecular hydrogen bonding. This liquid state ada amele enpa andre boiling point is greater than that of these hydrogen halides because of intermolecular hydrogen bonding. These are the anomalous or different points compared with other halogens. Fluorine exhibit anomalous property because of these 4 reasons, and the anomalous properties are these. Even pantandra anomalous properties. Next, coming to chlorine. Important compounds of 17th group elements, in that first one is chlorine. Next is chlorine. Cl. Chlorine was discovered by Chile scientists in the year 1774 by the action of concentrated HCl on MnO2. ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ನೀಸ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ HCl ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಲಿಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಸೇಲಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ 1810 Dewey established its elementary nature and named it as chlorine. Chlorine ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೇಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೀನಿಶ್ ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ ಕಲರ್. ಇನ್ ಗ್ರೀಕ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೀನಿಶ್ ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ, ಅದ್ರ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಡೇವೆ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ, ನೇಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Chlorine was discovered by Chile in 1774 by the action of concentrated HCl on MnO2. Chile scientist ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ in 1774 he was first discovered chlorine, and in 1810 Dewey established its elementary nature and named it as chlorine on account of greenish yellow color. ಗ್ರೀನಿಶ್ ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ ಕಲರ್ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಗ್ರೀನಿಶ್ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಗ್ರೀಕ್ ವರ್ಡ್, ಫ್ರಮ್ ಗ್ರೀಕ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೀನಿಶ್ ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ. Chlorose means greenish yellow. This chlorine was derived from Greek word because of chlorose means greenish yellow meaning. Next, coming to preparation of chlorine. Preparation of chlorine. Chlorine is prepared in various methods. In that, first one is chlorine is prepared by heating concentrated HCl in presence of manganese dioxide MnO2. Chlorine is prepared by heating concentrated HCl in presence of MnO2, and the reaction is HCl plus MnO2 is on heating, it gives MnCl2 plus Cl2 plus 2H2. This is 4. Yes. Then second method for the preparation of chlorine is laboratory method. In laboratory method, chlorine is prepared by heating sodium chloride with concentrated sulfuric acid in presence of MnO2. ಅಲ್ಲೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ sodium chloride is heated with concentrated sulfuric acid and in presence of MnO2. This is the lab method, laboratory method, shortly lab method. Chlorine is prepared by heating NaCl with concentrated H2SO4 in presence of MnO2. NaCl is heated with concentrated H2SO4 in presence of MnO2. It gives MnCl2 plus NaHSO4 plus Cl2 plus H2. Here 4, 4, 4. Yes, this chlorine gas is liberated. And third method for the preparation of chlorine is, this chlorine is also prepared by the action of concentrated HCl on solid KMnO4. KMnO4 ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ concentrated HCl ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ heat ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, chlorine gas is liberated. Chlorine is also prepared by the action of concentrated HCl on KMnO4 solid. Here KMnO4 plus HCl gives KCl plus MnCl2 plus H2O plus Cl2. 2, then 2, 5, here 8. This chlorine gas is liberated when concentrated HCl is on action with KMnO4 solid. Then fourth one is manufacture of chlorine on large scale. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ small scale preparation. Manufacture of chlorine. There are two important methods in this. First one is Decon's process. This is very important. Decon's process for the manufacture of chlorine on large scale. Here chlorine is prepared on a large scale by oxidizing HCl by atmospheric oxygen at about 723 Kelvin temperature in presence of cupric chloride as a catalyst. Cupric chloride catalyst ದಿಂದ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ preparation ಮಾಡಿ. Chlorine is prepared on a large scale by oxidizing HCl by atmospheric oxygen at about 723 Kelvin in presence of CuCl2 as catalyst. A chemical reaction for this is HCl plus O2 in presence of CuCl2 at 723 Kelvin temperature to form chlorine, and this process is manufacture of chlorine on large scale method. Large scale method in the manufacture of chlorine. And one more method for the manufacture of chlorine on large scale by electrolysis of brine solution. Brine solution means a saturated aqueous sodium chloride solution is called brine solution. Saturated sodium chloride solution is called brine solution అని కరీతారు. Second one is electrolytic process. Electrolytic process ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ chlorine is manufactured by electrolysis of brine solution. Brine means saturated NaCl solution is called brine solution. Correct. In aqueous solution, sodium chloride is ionizes to Na plus and Cl minus. In aqueous solution, it ionizes to Na plus and Cl minus, and electrolysis process at anode, Cl is converted into Cl with the liberation of one electron, and here this chlorine and chlorine combines to form chlorine gas at anode. At anode chlorine gas is liberated, and at cathode Na plus accepting one electron to form metallic sodium, and this sodium is combines with water to form sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. Sodium hydroxide and hydrogen gas are obtained, and in this process manufacture of chlorine, there are two sodium hydroxide and hydrogen gases are obtained as a byproduct. These are the some of the methods of preparation of chlorine. Then next coming to properties of chlorine. Next is properties. Properties of chlorine. Here, first property is chlorine reacts with metals and non-metals to form the corresponding chlorides. Chlorine reacts with a number of metals and non-metals to form corresponding or respective chlorides. First chemical property is reaction with metals and non-metals. This is the first property of chlorine. chlorine reacts with metals as well as non-metals to form their corresponding chlorides. Chlorine reacts with metals and non-metals to form their corresponding chlorides. Chlorides in formation. For example, let us consider sodium reacts with chlorine to form sodium chloride, respective chloride. Similarly, aluminium reacts with chlorine to form AlCl3. Similarly, iron reacts with chlorine to form FeCl3. Like this, various metals reacts with chlorine to form their respective or corresponding chlorides formation. And for example, let us consider non-metals like phosphorus and sulfur. P4, phosphorus reacts with chlorine, this is a non-metal, reacts with chlorine to form PCl3. Phosphorus trichloride is obtained, and excess of chlorine reacts with the phosphorus to form phosphorus pentachloride. Similarly, S8, sulfur reacts with chlorine to form S2Cl2. This is called disulfur dichloride. Disulfur dichloride is obtained when chlorine treated with non-metal sulfur. This is disulfur dichloride. Disulfur dichloride is obtained. This is the first chemical property of chlorine. Then second one is reaction with hydrogen. Reaction with hydrogen. Chlorine has great affinity for hydrogen. Hydrogen jothe ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ great affinity. Hence, it reacts with compounds containing hydrogen to form hydrogen chloride. Compounds containing hydrogen jothe react agi ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ and forms HCl. HCl ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ formation. Chlorine has great affinity for hydrogen. Hence, it reacts with compounds containing hydrogen and forms HCl. For example, let us consider hydrogen gas reacts with chlorine to form HCl, and the compound containing hydrogen like H2S combines with chlorine or reacts with chlorine to form HCl plus sulfur. These are the reactions with hydrogen. Then third chemical property, reaction with ammonia. Reaction with ammonia. Here there are two different products obtained when chlorine reacts with excess of ammonia as well as excess of chlorine reacts with ammonia. ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ. Chlorine reacts with excess of ammonia and liberates N2 gas along with the formation of ammonium chloride. When chlorine is reacts with excess of ammonia, aವಾಗ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ nitrogen gas is liberated along with the formation of ammonium chloride. Here NH3 plus Cl2 reacts to form NH4Cl plus N2. Here 3, 8, 6. This is excess. And second one is excess of chlorine reacts with ammonia to form nitrogen trichloride. Nitrogen trichloride enpa andre formation. Excess of chlorine reacts with ammonia to form NCl3, that is nitrogen trichloride is formed. NH3 plus Cl2 combines, this is in excess to form NCl3 plus 3HCl. This is nitrogen trichloride is obtained. There are two different products obtained. When chlorine is excess, different product is obtained. When ammonia is excess, the different products are obtained. Here dinitrogen gas is liberated. Next, coming to reaction with slaked lime. Reaction with dry slaked lime. Dry slaked lime means calcium hydroxide ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ slaked lime ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. When chlorine reacts with slaked lime to form bleaching powder, ಅಲ್ಲೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ bleaching powder formation ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Chlorine reacts with dry slaked lime to form bleaching powder. Slaked lime means calcium hydroxide. This is called slaked lime. This reacts with chlorine to form CaOCl twice plus CaCl2 plus H2O. 2, here also 4. Sorry. 2 to 4 and water is 2H2O. And this mixture is called bleaching powder ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. This is called bleaching powder. Calcium hypochlorite, calcium chloride and water mixture is called bleaching powder ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. This is a bleaching powder and this chlorine is also used in the manufacture of bleaching powder. Bleaching powder manufacture ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Next is reaction with alkalis. The reaction, chlorine reacts with alkalis, the product form depends on the strength of alkali and temperature of the mixture. Product ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ alkali ಜೊತೆ chlorine react ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ product obtained mainly depends on strength of base and temperature of the mixture. Fifth one is reaction with alkalis. The product obtained depends on the strength of alkali and temperature of mixture. The product obtained mainly depends on strength of alkali and temperature of mixture. Here also two different products are obtained. First one, chlorine reacts with alkali like we taken sodium hydroxide. When chlorine reacts with cold and dilute sodium hydroxide and forms a mixture of sodium chloride and sodium hypochlorite, are products are obtained. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ cold and dilute NaOH reacts with chlorine. Two products are obtained, sodium chloride as well as sodium hypochlorites are obtained. Chlorine reacts with cold and dilute alkali like NaOH to forms a mixture of NaCl and NaOCl, sodium chloride and sodium hypochlorite ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Cl2 reacts with NaOH. This is cold and dilute condition. It forms NaCl plus NaOCl plus H2O. This is sodium hypochlorite. This is sodium hypochlorite is obtained. Then second one is when chlorine reacts with hot and concentrated sodium hydroxide, forms sodium chloride and sodium chlorate. Sodium chlorate in pandra form. Chlorine reacts with hot and concentrated NaOH to forms a mixture of NaCl and NaClO3. This is called sodium chlorate. Chlorine reacts with sodium hydroxide. This is hot and concentrated condition. It forms NaCl plus NaClO3 plus 3H2. This is called sodium chlorate. The product obtained depends on strength of alkali, strength means dilute or concentrated, and temperature of mixture, temperature of the mixture, temperature of the mixture as well as the strength of alkali ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ obtained ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. There are two different products are obtained in cold and dilute condition, different products obtained. Hot and concentrated, different products are obtained. These are the important chemical reactions. Reaction with ammonia and reaction with alkali and reaction with slaked lime. These are the three important chemical reactions or properties of chlorine. Next chemical property is reaction with hydrocarbons. Reaction with when chlorine reacts with hydrocarbons, substitution product is obtained in saturated hydrocarbons and addition product is formed in the unsaturated hydrocarbon. Unsaturated hydrocarbon idre addition product bartade, saturated hydrocarbon ittu antandre there is a substitution products are obtained. Chlorine reacts with hydrocarbons substitution product is formed with saturated hydrocarbon and addition product is formed with unsaturated hydrocarbons. Saturated iddu antandre substitution products enpa antandre for substitution products are formed, unsaturated means addition products are formed. For example, let us consider methane reacts with chlorine in presence of UV radiation. A substitution product is formed, that is chloromethane is formed with the liberation of HCl. In case of, let us consider CH2 double bond CH2, that is C2H4. Ethene reacts with chlorine, it gives CH2 CH2Cl Cl. 1,2-dichloro ethane is formed. When unsaturated hydrocarbons reacts with chlorine, addition product is obtained. Saturated hydrocarbons reacts with chlorine, there is a substitution product is obtained. Next is oxidizing nature. Here chlorine is soluble in water and it slowly decomposes to HCl and HOCl. hydrogen chloride or hydrochloric acid and hypochlorous acids are obtained on decomposing chlorine in water, and the formed HOCl, that is hypochlorous acid, is unstable and further decomposes to HCl and nascent oxygen. Due to the formation of nascent oxygen, chlorine acts as a good oxidizing agent as well as bleaching agent ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Chlorine acts as a good oxidizing as well as bleaching agent. Chlorine is soluble in water and slowly decomposes to HCl and HOCl. Hypochlorous acid formed is unstable and decomposes to HCl and nascent oxygen. Due to the formation of nascent oxygen, chlorine acts as a good oxidizing as well as bleaching agent. In water, this chlorine is highly soluble in water and it forms HCl and HOCl, hydrochloric acid and hypochlorous acid, and this hypochlorous acid is unstable. HOCl is unstable and it decomposes to HCl and nascent oxygen. Due to the formation of this nascent oxygen, chlorine acts as a good oxidizing as well as bleaching agent in moisture or in water. And some of the oxidizing properties of chlorine are, first one is chlorine oxidizes ferrous salts to ferric salts. First one is chlorine oxidizes acidified ferrous salts to ferric salts. FeSO4 plus Cl2 plus H2SO4, this ferrous salts are converted into ferric salts in presence of chlorine. Acidified ferrous salts are converted into ferric salts in presence of chlorine, that is Fe2SO4 thrice plus 2HCl. Second chemical reaction is chlorine oxidizes sulfides to sulfates. Chlorine oxidizes sulfides to sulfates. Sulfides to sulfates. For example, sodium sulfide Ne2SO3, oxidized to sodium sulfate Na2 SO4 plus 2 HCl. Then third property is sulfur dioxide oxidizes to sulfuric acid in presence of moist chlorine. Chlorine oxidizes SO2 to H2SO4. Here sulfur dioxide plus H2O plus Cl2, it gets converted into H2SO4 plus 2HCl. Another oxidizing property is chlorine oxidizes iodine to iodic acid. Chlorine oxidizes I2 to HiO3. This is called iodic acid. Correct. I2 plus H2O plus Cl2, it gives 2HiO3, 6 plus 10 HCl. These are the some of the oxidizing properties of chlorine. Then last chemical property is bleaching action. Chlorine acts as a bleaching agent in presence of moisture. Moisture iddaga ashte ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ bleaching agent ಆಗಿ act ಆಗ್ತದೆ. And the bleaching action of chlorine is by oxidation, is due to oxidation, and this bleaching action is permanent. Chlorine acts as a good bleaching agent in presence of moisture. Here chlorine reacts with water, it forms HCl and nascent oxygen, and the bleaching action is due to the formation of a nascent oxygen, and this nascent oxygen is reacts with colored substances and gets converted into colorless. Colored substances reacts with nascent oxygen to form colorless substance. And this bleaching action is bleaching action of Cl2 is due to oxidation. Oxidation ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಲೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೈತಿ. Bleaching action of chlorine is permanent. Bleaching action of Cl2 is permanent. This bleaching action is permanent. These are the some of the chemical properties of chlorine. And lastly, the uses of chlorine. Chlorine is generally used in the extraction of metals like gold and platinum. Gold and platinum extract ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. And this chlorine is used as a bleaching agent for bleaching wool, wood pulp, textile and paper industries. Uses of Cl2. First one is it is used in the extraction of gold and platinum. Second one is it is used as a bleaching agent. Bleaching agent in wood pulp, paper, fabrics, industries. ಇವೆಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಲೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. And this is also used in the manufacture of dyes and drugs and some of the important organic compounds like carbon tetrachloride, chloroform, DDT, refrigerant and bleaching powder. It is used in the manufacture of dyes and drugs and organic compounds like CHCl3, CCl4, DDT, refrigerants and bleaching powder. ಇವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದೆನ್ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ in the manufacture of poisonous gases. It is also used in the preparation of poisonous gases like Phosgen means COCl2. Then tear gas means CCl3NO2. This is called tear gas and mustard gas. Mustard gas means CH2Cl. This is called mustard gas and these poisonous gases are generally used in the wars. War ಯುದ್ಧದೊಳಗೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಇವು ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Then lastly it is used in sterilizing of drinking water. Sterilizing of drinking water ದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. These are the uses of chlorine and this completes the chlorine, and next class we will discuss another important compound of 17 group elements or chlorine, that is hydrogen chloride. Thank you.